we have, what, cool temperatures comparatively, right? Compared to the rest of this week?
This is true, Richard.
Oh my gosh, because it's been pretty warm out there.
It has. Let's just enjoy it for right now, because what we are feeling out there is not typical July temperatures. So we had the 60s and 70s right along the coast, and that was for today. Continued onshore flow. What's actually seasonal across the inland valleys is 88 degrees. So you're not talking about 88 degrees. That was not the case today, but we are going to get back into that range as we hit the weekend forecast. 83 degrees was the high today for Escondido, 80 for Valley Center, 75 degrees was the high today for El Cajon. So you had that nice onshore push with those winds, and that's what helped to bring the temperatures down. We had 60s today, and that was for Del Mar as well as for downtown at the airport. It is absolutely beautiful out there. Gorgeous start to the week as well as 4th of July, and 67 degrees currently for downtown. We have some light winds out of the southwest at 8 miles per hour. So later on tonight, we will start to have the marine layer returning. So that's going to bring back the low clouds right along the coast, and that's going to be around during fireworks as well. Something to keep in mind around 9 p.m. So you're going to see some cloud coverage as well as seeing those fireworks. Inland, you're looking at clear skies. So you get away from the coast, that's where you still continue to see those mostly clear skies, and that's going to continue all the way through a few hours. Right before midnight, we start to see more of that cloud cover moving in across west of the mountains. Now, we are talking about a gradual warm up throughout the day, starting to really feel those temperatures warming up by Thursday and then July Friday for the weekend. So you are looking at the surf forecast up to about 4 feet and a moderate risk of rip currents at our local beaches. This is going to be the case through tomorrow. Surf heights start to subside as we go into the middle of the week, about 1 to 3 feet and a low risk of rip currents at our local beaches. Also something else to be mindful of, protecting your skin out there. We will have an extreme reading for that UV index throughout much of the week. So we have a trough of low pressure. That's what's bringing in the cooler air. It's going to stick around through tomorrow. Still talking below seasonal, even though temperatures will be just a little bit warmer by tomorrow. But then you have basically this area of low pressure that's going to stick around through the middle of the week before we have a ridge of high pressure. It's going to expand. It's going to retrograde, and as a result, that's going to bring back the heat across the southwest, starting on Thursday and then taking that all the way into the weekend and start of next week, depending on where you live in the county. So taking a look at your 8-day microclimate forecast, you have the 70s right along the coast going steady. The coast, that's what's going to be pretty mild throughout much of the week. Now, we will have those low 80s next couple of days below seasonal with those temperatures getting back into that seasonal range and feeling the heat by this weekend across the inland valleys. 90s are set to return for the mountains and also 110 for the desert, and that's because that ridge of high pressure is moving in, expanding towards the west. So the western edge of that ridge bringing in those hot temperatures by this weekend.